Where your treasure is, there will your heart be also. God has given us unlimited treasures in His Word. Every time we open it, we can discover a new treasure or admire an old one. What will we find today? Here's Carla Early with Treasure Hunt in the Word.
I know I have listeners from different parts of the country, so it might be different for you. But here, if you have a health issue, it's incredibly difficult to find out what it is, let alone treat it. First, you have to go to your primary doctor, which usually isn't too hard to get in. Then that doctor refers you to another doctor, which means one of two things. You might have to call their office, which involves leaving a message and waiting for them to call back. Or you have to wait for your primary doctor to contact that doctor and their office call you. And heaven forbid, if you miss their call, you may never get in touch with them again. Depending on the doctor, not the severity of your condition, your appointment might be 1, 2, even 3 months away. Only after seeing said doctor will you get scheduled for a CT scan, X-ray, or whatever it is the doctor needs to diagnose your problem. Then another appointment with that doctor for him to look at your test and possibly diagnose you. I said possibly because there's always a chance that he might say, well, everything looks fine on this end, so I'm going to refer you to another doctor to see if he can figure out what's wrong. Then you start the whole process over again. As my great-grandmother would say about doctors, what do they know? They're only practicing anyway. In Matthew 8, 16 and 17, and many other places in the Gospels, people came to Jesus and He healed all who were sick. He didn't have to diagnose them to find out what was wrong first. He just healed them. One touch, one word. Some He didn't even have to see. He healed them from afar. No appointments, no waiting months to get in, no 20 minutes per patient, no CT scans or blood tests, no diagnoses, and no illness beyond His power to heal. As Matthew points out, Jesus' healing ministry fulfilled prophecies. Matthew quoted Isaiah 53:4. He Himself took our infirmities and bore our sicknesses. But Isaiah 29:18 is more specific. In that day the deaf will hear the words of the book, and the eyes of the blind shall see. And Isaiah 35:5 and 6 says, Then the eyes of the blind shall be opened, and the ears of the deaf will be unstopped. Then the lame shall leap like a deer, and the tongue of the dumb shall sing. So Jesus' healing proved that He was their long-awaited Messiah. All His miracles, however, pointed to a change in the heart, the healing He can do on a spiritual level. Though God still does physical miracles today, those are primarily to point us to the spiritual miracles that He can do in our heart. He's always trying to move us from physical to spiritual. So while we still might take a couple of months to get in to see our doctor about back issues or digestive problems, we can see our great physician right away for any heart-related issues. What might you need to see the great physician about today?
You can contact us at treasurehuntintheword@gmail.com. We'd love to hear the treasures God has given you through His Word. You can listen to other episodes on our website, which you can find in the description below. Thank you for listening, and remember, where your treasure is, there will your heart be also.